What do you think will happen when Lagos Housewives form a secret WhatsApp group and declare war in the other room? One night, no sugar. One city, total confusion. And one man shouting, "Honey, please, I paid your bride price now." Hmm. Grab your popcorn. This isn't just gist, it's a revolution in wrapper and wig. To the world, Amaka was a queen of luxury, but inside, she was boiling like okra soup on high heat. She lounged on a velvet couch in a luxurious living room, flipping through Instagram. Amaka, our billionaire wife. Chief Ebuka walks in, dabbing his face with a handkerchief, dressed in his signature with kaftan and Rolex. Chief Ebuka, our billionaire husband. Amaka raised her eyes and said, "Welcome back, Chief. Thursday tennis again?" Chief Ebuka, avoiding eye contact, responded, Yes, yes. Nephew Junior's birthday dinner. He just turned 20 something, 20 something. Amaka muttered, "Same Junior that wears red lipstick and heels taller than mine?" Chief Ebuka froze briefly, then scoffed. "You and your wild imagination. That boy is like a son to me." Amaka stands, leans in with eyes narrowed, then stop coming home smelling like a vanilla body spray and Habisha hair oil. Or does Junior sell perfume too? Chief Ebuka turned sharply, offended, but trying to stay composed. And he said, "Be careful, Amaka. Don't start what you can't finish." Amaka laughed bitterly. Ha, so it's threat now. You think I don't know you only touch me when your side hen travels? Or that your so-called business trips have become weekly romantic getaways? Chief Ebuka, gritting his teeth, said, "You're my wife. Behave like one." And Amaka responded in a voice colder than Antarctic. "And you? Do you behave like a husband or a sugar daddy with a wedding ring?" Chief Ebuka storms out, leaving the scent of imported cologne and guilt behind. Amaka said to herself, "I swear on my Brazilian wig, this nonsense will end. Let me call Sade." She picks her phone, dials Sade, and she said, with a voice calm and firm, "Babe, I'm done pretending. I feel like shaking this table till it breaks." One night, Amaka used Chief Ebuka's iPad to watch Netflix. A message popped up from Sugar Plum. The chat was hot, dirty, and humiliating. Amaka froze. Then she laughed. Then she cried. Then she ordered new red lingerie. Not for him, but for her secret plan. A few days later, at Yemi Hair Emporium, Victoria Island, in an all-white marble floors, pink velvety salon chairs, ladies sipped zobo in wine glasses. Amaka leaned forward as her frontal wig got melted, voice lowered. "Last Thursday, I followed him. I wore abaya and shades like an undercover MFM agent. My nephew," that one he said that's my nephew on his phone, "was actually a girl with waist like electric pole, red lipstick, short skirt. They entered one hotel in Lekki, room 306. Ronke clutched her chest like Holy Ghost just passed and shouted, "Blood of Zechariah! 306? That was the same room they used for my husband's men's fellowship retreat last year." Amaka responded, "Ronke, I sat in the car for 2 hours, crying like soundtrack in Nollywood. And guess what? He came out whistling like Bob Marley, opened the boot of the car and said, 'Babe, I bought you suya.'" Ronke was livid. She said, "Suya? Suya? After he finished eating that girl's destiny?" Just then, Sade, with rollers in her hair, spun around in her chair. She said, "My uncle, he said I was too holy in bed, that his business partner's daughter understands modern woman behavior. Can you imagine? That girl doesn't greet elders, oh, but she's now collecting husband from us. Ronke responded, Me? I found condoms in his prayer room, inside his Bible, the same Bible he used to propose to me. The salon suddenly went quiet. Even the hairstylist paused. Amaka, with her voice rising, You people, we can't keep taking this one. I'm not just vexed. I am finished and refried. I say we do something drastic. Sade looked at her and said, Like what? Shout at them. They'll just call us emotional. Ronke said, No, we unite. We deny them the sugar. You touch me again? Go and beg your side chick first. They all froze. And Amaka, smirking, said, Lagos wives on strike. I like that. Lagos wives on strike loading from Lekki to Yanapaja. Let the other room remain locked. Let them go and sweet talk their small, small girls. Sade, laughing, said, Ha! They'll freeze like Titus fish inside my 12 market carton. The women burst into laughter that shook the salon. But inside, they knew this was war. And the sugar strike, it was about to begin. By the time their hair was done, nails painted, and lashes fixed, the women are transformed from bitter wives to bold generals. The air in Yemi Hair Emporium was thick with coconut oil, acetone, and revolution. Amaka, her wig now laid like Beyonce's, leaned forward like a boss in a boardroom. In a low but serious voice, she said, This thing we are feeling, other women are feeling it too. It's time we did something. I'm tired of crying on silk bed sheets. Let's give them something to cry about. She opened her phone and created a secret WhatsApp group titled No Sugar Tonight, Lagos Wives United. Ronke, reading the name, chuckled nervously. This sugar where we won't block. Hope we get the strength to. You know men, once you deny them, Sade interrupted her, with her eyes blazing. They will start respecting you when they feel the drought. And it won't be just us three. We go multiply. Haba. They agreed to form a secret sisterhood cell, inspired by Amaka's favorite Netflix thriller. Amaka was declared the admin general. Ronke, being a pastor's wife and very sociable, was made recruitment lead, tasked with bringing in women from the church circuit. Sade became the logistics and communications queen, in charge of fake alibis, decoy salon meetings, and writing husband-friendly messages in case of suspicion. Ronke, already bubbling, said, I'll start with Pastor. She whispered, Joke and three others. If they agree, it go spread like a matan fire. Of course they agreed. And they had rules for safe communication. There'll be no real names in the group, just code names like Madam Touch, Queen Dry, and Operation Lockdown. All important conversations will be deleted immediately after reading. Backup plans were set in case their phones were ever checked. Fake Bible study charts or kitchen recipe groups as covers. Sade grinning said, I even sabi how to hide charts behind calculator apps. These men think they are smart. They've not met angry Lagos wives on a mission. Physical meetings would be held only during salon visits, at fake breakfast meant for prayer, or while shopping for Ashwebi together. They would speak in code and hug like normal friends while secretly updating each other on recruitment numbers. They picked the third Saturday of the month, 9 p.m. on the dot, across all homes. Ronke, clutching her peers dramatically. We need to make it symbolic, same time everywhere, like rapture. When their sugar cravings hit, they go just freeze like Titus fish. Laughter filled the salon. Nails clicked on glass cups. The plan had begun. But deep inside each of them, fear still lived. Could they truly pull it off? The group grew from Banana Island to Aja, from Surulere to Ikeja GRA. Ronke messaged her cousin, Ujunwa, who had been funding her husband's fashion label only for him to sleep with their tailor. Sade convinced her sister-in-law, whose husband recently took a second wife without telling her. Every woman had a story. Every story stung. Late at night, they met at Amaka's spa under the guise of self-care prayer meetings. They drafted rules: no sugar until they confess and change, no seduction unless it's reverse interrogation, cameras off, records on. The salon owner gave them uniforms, pink robes with no sugar boldly printed on the back. The men carried on like kings, clueless that a silent revolution was loading like NEPA lights in rainy season. Inside the Koi club one night, Chief Ebuka sat with his clique of wealthy friends, puffing a fat cigar, belly jiggling with laughter. Chief Ebuka boasted, "My Amaka, she can't disobey me even in her dream. I feed her, clothe her, even paid for her nose job. That nose used to look like a bent yam o." They all erupted in laughter. "She's enjoying this marriage like Dubai enjoyment package." But Chief, one of the men said, "Women dey change o, be careful." Chief Ebuka scoffed, "Haba, not my Amaka. That one. She's too addicted to shopping and scented candles to buy the figure that fits her." In church, Ronke's husband, Pastor Kunle, stood on the pulpit, face glowing with sweat and holy boldness. Pastor Kunle said, "Wives, submit to your husbands as unto the Lord, even when he frowns, even when he cheats small, forgive. Be like Ruth, not Jezebel." He slams the Bible down for emphasis. "My wife is a Proverbs 31 woman, obedient, prayerful, always at home." The audience member whispered, "Yes, na condom dey find for im prayer room o." Of course, only a few people heard, and there were scattered chuckles and coughs to hide laughter. For Mr. Olumide, in his luxury travel agency in the afternoon, Sade's sharply dressed husband, he winked at the young, light-skinned receptionist as he signed a form. Mr. Olumide said, "Make sure the hotel has a jacuzzi and a king-size bed, and tell them the retreat is for business strategy realignment." The receptionist said, "Noted, sir." "So, Seychelles for two, you and your business partner's daughter." Mr. Olumide smirked. "Strictly professional, my dear. Very hands-on training." He chuckles to himself like a teenage boy with new sneakers. The men thought they were in control. They didn't know the sugar bowls of Lagos had united, and very soon their favorite dessert would vanish without warning. The day has finally come. In the WhatsApp group, everywhere was buzzing. It was the evening of April 20th. No sugar tonight, wives united. Amaka, the admin, said, "Ladies, tonight we make history. Remember, no sugar, no matter the manipulation." Sade said, "If he kneels, stand up. If he cries, blow your nose and sleep." Ronke typed, "God is watching us. The spirit of Queen Esther is in me." And Bimpe, the new recruit, said, "Ladies, pray for me o. My husband just ordered suya and chilled Hennessy." Amaka immediately typed, "That's temptation o. Close your eyes. Remember why we're doing this. Respect, dignity, accountability." And Ronke added, "And equality in the other room." Folake, head of Ibadan branch, typed, "Let's go. Lagos to Ibadan. Sugar is cancelled." And Sade, "Put your phones on silent. If it gets hot, fake a headache. You can do this." And Amaka said, "This is not just a strike, it's a stand. Let's confuse them." Ronke, she typed, "Love you, sisters. Group status updated. Tonight, Lagos goes dry." That night, Amaka lit her favorite scented candle. Soft jazz floated through the air. She laid on the bed in silk, but with a thick wrapper around her waist. Chief Ebuka enters, excited. "Ah, baby girl, tonight I feel like soup and dessert." He reaches out. She shifts. And Amaka said softly, "There's no sugar in this house until there's respect in this house." Chief Ebuka freezes like Titus fish. Eh? What kind of parable be this? In Ronke's house, Pastor Kunle stepped out of the bathroom in a singlet, Bible in one hand, body all in the other. He said, "Ronke, it's time for the laying on of hands." He tries to open the bedroom door, but it's locked. Ronke from the guest room, "Pastor, try self-control. I'm in fasting and reflection mode." Pastor Kunle, shocked, said, "Ronke, Ronke, this is marital heresy." Sade's house. Her husband returned home with a bottle of wine and guilty excitement. He said, "Sade baby, it's been long. Let me make it up to you." She handed him her phone. A message glowed. "Ask your new girlfriend for it. I'm on sabbatical." He turned to her in disbelief and he said, "Sade, you dey follow Amaka dem abi? Hmm. You Lagos wives, you have joined cult, abi?" In different homes across Lagos, a woman wore an Ankara bonnet and read a book beside her confused husband. Another placed a big Bible between her and her man on the bed. One simply turned her back and snored louder than his ego. WhatsApp group glowed with fire emojis and victory GIFs. The next morning, radio presenters discussed the trending topic. "Ladies and gentlemen, Lagos wives have shut down the city. The sugar strike is real." TV headlines flashed across screens. "Married men left hanging." "Bedroom shutdown goes viral." Social media explodes. Hashtag no sugar tonight. Hashtag Lagos wife unite. Hashtag respect before sugar. Unbelievable, right? One influencer tweets, "Men, go and apologize before your wives become motivational speakers." On the WhatsApp group the next morning, Amaka as admin, "We did it, but this is just the beginning. Let's talk phase 2." Ronke said, "Phase 2? I like the sound of that oh." Sade typed, "Let's make them cook their own egusi first." And Folake typed, "I'm crying. I just saw my husband watching Pastor Jerry on NSPPD and asking God to help him. What God cannot do does not exist, oh, truly." And Amaka said, "Let the healing begin after repentance." And so, one night of dry sugar turned into a city-wide wake-up call. And in the heart of Lagos, the wives had finally spoken, with silence and wrappers tied firmly around their waists. Phones rang, doors slammed. One man fainted, another threatened to involve the police until he saw the WhatsApp group trending online. Hashtag no sugar Lagos wives. Instagram lives, TikToks, anonymous testimonies, Twitter spaces, the internet exploded. It became national news. TV crews surrounded the estate. Amaka was live on TV. "We are not sex objects. We are human beings. We deserve honesty and respect. Ronke was quoted by BBC saying, "We gave them our youth, now we give them consequences." Sade hosted an online masterclass, From Betrayed to Bold. The side chicks were all exposed. One was seen begging a married man outside the mall. Another was evicted by a sugar daddy's wife. WhatsApp chats, screenshots, voice notes all went viral. Those side chicks, they never saw it coming. And in their lives, the husbands began to panic. Chief Ebuka stopped eating. Ronke's husband stepped down from his church board. Sade's man sent a 5-minute apology voice note twice. They tried to gather at the club of successful men in the Ikoyi, but the media was there. They were mocked, called sugarless giants. After 2 weeks of no sugar, a secret meeting was held. Husband signed a fidelity pledge. Therapy sessions were booked. Phones became unlocked. Amaka got a new diamond ring and the passwords. At the next salon meeting, Amaka joyfully said, "Ladies, yes, we have won. But let's know this. It's not about punishment, it's about power." They clinked glasses. Laughter filled the room. If you love this story, don't just watch. Strike that like button like a Lagos wife on a mission. Drop a comment. Would you join the No Sugar Tonight movement? And hit subscribe so you never miss another tale from the land of gist, drama, and wisdom. Wisdom Tales by Cha. Hello, friends. It's your personal person, Cha. Thank you for watching and for being a part of this family. Please like and subscribe for more wisdom tales. See you in the next video.